When a little girl covered in dust asked Commander Ibrahim Traoré for a single piece of bread, nobody could have imagined what would unfold. How one simple request would unravel a hidden tragedy, ignite a revolution of hope, and transform a small act of kindness into a lifeline for an entire forgotten generation. What he discovered in her village would shock not just him, but the world, and this is where the story truly begins. Before continuing, he invited viewers to comment where they were watching from and to like, share, and subscribe to join the Commander Ibrahim Traoré Nation for more inspiring stories. Ibrahim, a leader who refused to rule from distant offices, walked daily among his people, believing that a nation's true strength lay in its most vulnerable citizens. One scorching afternoon in a bustling market, fate guided him to a frail 7-year-old girl named Fatty, her torn clothes, calloused feet, and ancient, sorrowful eyes speaking of a suffering no child should endure. Without uttering a word, her whole body pleaded for help. Ibrahim knelt, spoke gently, and instead of offering loose change, he treated her like a human being, taking her to a food stall and restoring her dignity with a hot meal. As she ate, her trembling hands revealed her pain before her voice did. She explained that she came from a remote village called Kulu, where every child was mysteriously falling sick, weak, tired, and fading away while no doctors came and no one cared. Realizing this was far bigger than hunger, Ibrahim decided to go with her, unaware that he was walking toward a place where a silent poison was destroying both bodies and hope. The journey led them through harsh land and disappearing roads until Kulu appeared, lifeless and hauntingly quiet, with mothers clutching limp children and once energetic boys and girls sitting weakly in the shade. The village chief and parents explained that the illness had slowly touched every family. When Ibrahim asked what they all consumed daily, the answer was unanimous: the water. One look at the murky, insect-covered well revealed the truth. Their lifeline had become their poison. Filled with determination, he promised not just medicine but a new clean well. At sunrise, he brought equipment and workers, filling Kulu with the sound of hope for the first time in months. But just as progress began, a shiny pickup arrived carrying Dio, the ruthless water seller who profited from their misery. Dio warned Ibrahim to stop, threatening the villagers that if they supported him, his trucks would never return. Fear gripped the village until Ibrahim reminded them that this wasn't about him. It was about giving their children a future they wouldn't have to beg for. One father lifted his shovel, then another, and unity spread like fire. Furious, Dio struck back at night by destroying the drilling machine, crushing the villagers' spirit. But Ibrahim stood on a rock and declared that although their machine was broken, their spirit was not. Raising a simple shovel, he vowed they would dig with their hands. The chief struck the earth first, followed by men, women, and older children, forming an army fighting for water and dignity under brutal heat, blistering hands, and aching muscles. When Fatty blamed herself, Ibrahim gently told her she hadn't caused suffering, she had awakened strength. The village united like never before, cooking for workers, clearing rocks, and refusing to give up. Then one blazing afternoon, a worker struck the ground and heard a wet sound: water. The village erupted in tears, laughter, and dancing as fresh, clean water poured from the earth, washing away years of fear. But the miracle didn't end there. Weeks later, tests revealed the water was rich in minerals that made soil incredibly fertile. Under Ibrahim's guidance, they built irrigation channels and a community farm, transforming the barren land into fields bursting with corn, vegetables, and fruit. Sickness vanished, children grew strong, and the village soon produced more than enough, selling their surplus to build a school and improve their lives while Dio's business collapsed entirely. Kulu became a beacon of possibility, and Fatty grew into the village's first teacher, reading to children beneath a tree planted by the well that had saved them. Ibrahim refused to take credit, insisting he only reminded them they could save themselves, but the villagers knew he had rekindled their courage. This story is a reminder that one act of kindness can ripple outward and change the world, because countless futures may be just one well away from a miracle. From sickness came health, from thirst came abundance, from silence came a roar of victory. If this story touched you, like, share, and subscribe to the Commander Ibrahim Traoré Nation, because a better world isn't just a dream, it's something we build, one bucket of water at a time.